All right, so this is how you completely make your own custom unique anvil rock bases. It's going to be 3 different bases all on one tool cupboard, which is going to be incredibly beneficial, and we'll get into those benefits in a little bit. We are doing the super nice, super easy method with the video shown on screen, and I swear there was no other video on this method at that time, but we'll show you how to build up cliffs and a little bit of refined method. But before we do that, we're just going to go ahead and show you a little base tour. We have some nice floor access with a spiral staircase, and if you can choose to use an elevator if you are so electrically inclined. And then we have a starter base where we have our starter TC that we molly out or yoke out later and move it to our main core on the center rock. And I just chose to put a mini heli hanger up top here with a mini helipad with a roof jump up entrance to our core. I was able to fit a 2x2. You may be able to fit more or whatever you want. I just have it bare bones. Again, it's just a 2x2, however you want to do it. And I have it bridged over, accessed to our third rock over here. Again, the floor access is only on the far left rock, and we have 2 layers of bridge over here to connect this to a second bedroom over here. So we have bedrooms in the center rock, and on the far right rock to respawn, run over on our bridge. But it's going to be super nice and super easy. And to show you why 1 TC is beneficial on an anvil rock, we need to go to an empty anvil rock. As soon as you claim the rock, you will be able to do something like shown here. If you do have a nice center placement on your first TC in the center, you will be able to put an external TC on each side. And this does work for the very first time. So if you never get rated, this is the better method. If you never get rated, but as soon as you build out in any direction, like a single foundation, we're not able to replace this TC right here until we break that TC. And then same goes, just like this, we'll be able to replace it. And then we'll be able to replace this one. But if we build out any more on these, if we just don't have just a single external TC like this, you can do that. But if you want like a jump up or a bridge, as soon as you build out anything else, you're not going to be able to replace this one until you break that one. And then you could replace your core just to have your core not decaying, but then you'll never be able to replace this one again. So it does, as soon as you start expanding, you kind of lose the harmony of the distance between the 3 externals, or the 3 TCs on the anvil rock. That's why I prefer to just freehand everything up from the base, from one original build out, and then build on the rock, and then it's all on 1 TC, and then you could just modify the external TCs to push the privilege upwards, to sort of block any retake and have a nice disconnectable point on the ground, so you can replace the 1 TC up there. Alright, it's super simple to build, and once you find your anvil rock board is completely claimed, we're just going to go over how to freehand up on the rock and make sure everything is good. Just going to foundation placement in as far as you can towards the rock, and you want to make sure you have a bit of a height advantage over where you want your rock placement. So it's like this, a bit of a height advantage, and looks like we can go like this and maybe get a triangle there. We can, so we're just going to go like this. And again, like just like big squiggly, little squiggly, line up this triangle as best you can to make sure it's touching on one of the walls. And now when we place this here and upgrade all of whatever it's on to stone, even though you see that gap there, it's now gone. There's going to be a bunch of wood there, and when we upgrade this and then this to HQM for whatever reason, it'll be connected to that bottom piece as well. And this is how we're going to attach that. And then we're just going to run this over to the other side, just like this. And then we build up from the middle and then on the end, and then we have wall frames attaching them. And then everything is connected to the floor and on the ground for 1 TC coverage. And all of that does provide building blockage all up and down, so no one can place a bottom TC here as well. Alright, so to start off with the anvil rock placement, I like this smaller, flatter, triangle flatter side right here instead of this. One of these is taller. They're both triangle shaped, but one of them is taller at a slant on the left side, depending on how you look at it, and one of them is shorter and on the right. And I like this one for a jump up because it's got this nice like rock jump up already. So if you build your foundation all the way up on like this side right here, there's going to be a door. You could have a door right there and be able to enter. So we'll just go ahead and do like a foundation as high as we can right there. Or we can do it on this side as well. There's also a spot right there, as you can see. We'll just go as high as we can, just like this, into the one side of the anvil rock. And you should be able to get through there. No, you can't, but you'll be able to just do this. And make like a... just like that. And then you're going to build up to your anvil rock. Just like this. And you want a little bit of overhang, so we're going to go with a half wall and maybe a triangle here. And then we should be able to place a triangle here to connect to here. And then we should be able to place some more triangles just like this for our base. And then we only need that one. And that was at a full height. So we just need this, 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 this. Like that. And then this. So we can just do wall frames all the way up if we so choose. If we just wanted a sealed 2x1 right here, just like we're going to do on that side for the bedroom. So everything is bedroomized just like that. So there's no floor entrance, bedroomized. And we're just going to go ahead and put all that back. So like we have actual shoot and jump up. And then we'll just put this wall there, completely upgrade it. Put our garage door there, and then we have our hexagon base on this side. And we'll just have an actual jump up this time on this one with like spiral stairs or like staircases. And then you could obviously do whatever you want here. Make a jump up. Just like that. Once you upgrade everything on that to stone, you place a TC down, you have a nice little starter base in your offensive tower on the second, or the tail end rock. And we just have to shoot all the way down with the spiral stair, and then you could jump up on that from the rocks. And once we're there, I like to just try and find a nice spot where I can build in a straight line to the end rock, all the way in it, so I could do the same thing, see if I could place any high foundations, and I can't. And then I would also be able to do the same thing here, or here to build up on the edge of that one. And for this one over here, we want to use this side, this tail end as a bedroom with no south side and no access from the ground. And then we're just going to go up twig to find our placement, and we'll upgrade the build up below accordingly to whichever floor, whichever side we get correctly here. See if we can get this one nice and blue. Does that connect? I'm also still privileged block because this is all connected still. And let's go ahead and see, is that connected? If I... no. So let's go ahead and try this one more time. Put a TC here to confirm where we're being connected at. Let's see. Try and get that blue corner right in the edge of the right there. Even if there's a gap, you kind of got to, you don't have to upgrade it to armor to test. You can just count the wood, but even if there's a gap, you got to test it to see. Or you can try a square foundation like this. There we go, we got that one connected. So that's a very easy connect point. And that's just right there. And can we place any more foundations on this with this placement? What about with this gone? What about with that gone? That gone? Not in terrain, no. So we just have a 1x1 over here for a bedroom. Very, very nice. We'll just go ahead and do... Your rock base will be different. Everybody's rock base will be different. We'll do like beds and ladders, and then we'll just do floors for a 2x3. And just like that, we have a nice little rock base thing up here that's also going to be connected with just this right here. So we only need this one upgraded. We don't need a whole nest of a jungle gym. Just need that one connected, and that's what's bringing it down. And now both of these are connected on the same TC. So if I go ahead and put a TC over here in this nice little cozy 1x1 right here, we're gonna have everything. And then if I go try and place another TC on the other side of the rock, since everything's still connected, I cannot place a GC. But if I go ahead and shoot out this twig, I can place a GC. So it's all on the same TC. And now we're gonna go ahead and do one on the middle rock. Same exact method. And of course I shot out the exact one I needed to build up there. And again, we don't need any access to this, so we can keep it incredibly minimal. And go ahead and do a nice build up and twig again. Go ahead and upgrade this. We don't need any access. We want it nice and upgraded because it's going to be our main core connect point. And it looks like we will be able to do a connection point here, which is fantastic. Looks nice. Looks like perfectly low enough. Right? Yeah. So if I do a square foundation, I could put one here. Correct. Look at that. And we just don't want it tall enough for people to crawl in. The gap, and however high the foundation is how big your gap will be. So looks like that one's connected, and we'll have a nice gap there. And again, we don't want any access to this, so this is just going to be more loot rooms up here. 9 terrain. 9 terrain. Let's see what we can get here. We can get a 2x2. And no, we can't get those. We can get a 2x2. So we got a bit different than the 2x3. But we have a nice 2x2. With some entrances and stuff. And the nice little bedroom over here. It's going to be below our exit. Again, we'll just freehand everything for roughly the same as the intro. And let's see, go ahead and do one of these should be blue. No? Then the floor, that's what it is. That's our bedroom, and then our jump up is going to be right here. And we'll do that like this. And we'll just go ahead and make like a very nice 2x2. Standard on the rock. Is this our TC? This needs to be our TC corner. It's nice and honeycombed. And we just go ahead and make sure we're not connected. Not connected. Oh, I have one still down over here. Yeah. Alright. So I had to break that TC. And then you go ahead and put your normal TC in your core that is honeycombed. So you can have it sheet metal sheet metal armored sheet metal. And then you could have some like peaks down here. With another like little mini bedroom. Just like this, you have a bedroom up there, maybe some boxes or a turret right there, and some more boxes right there. Again, you're gonna be able to freehand your own rock base. I'm just doing what I have, doing good with what I have, the footprint 2x2, and like these extra little squares. So we're just gonna go ahead and make our entrance to our bridge over here. And you can make whatever bridge you want. We'll just make this kind of bridge. And this will be able to connect because again, we're on our original build out. And then we can go ahead and jump over into here. And it looks like this one is a little, maybe we come off this side. That, no. Now there's the connecting point. Make a door like this. Can I go like this? Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll just make a door like this so you have a nice little platform when you're transferring. So you can get out and look and then come into this door. Nice little open area. You don't really need both walls here. And then you can go ahead and have your bedroom area, bedroom rock area. And again, this is completely freehand, so you could do whatever rock base you want with however many foundations you could place. I could just place one square on this one, and then we're gonna go ahead and connect everything here, like these two, just like this. And this one only needs probably this, maybe. Well, maybe not. Looks like some just fell. Well, we'll just do three sides. This should be enough. Go ahead and place this back. Yeah. Maybe let's not put a single door. I always mess up. Single doors suck. Yeah. That bedroom spawn entrance. Put these to cover this, like this, real low. Your different freehand gap styles, and we'll just go ahead and here we have a little bedroom on this side. But we also want access to this space, which is, it's going to be this. I need that the opposite way. I apologize. I need this like this, and then this is the entrance. There we go. And we'll do a single door for splash at this angle. And then I can do this, and then like this, break this, ramp. Oh, maybe not that. And then just your stuff up here. And since this one's connected on the bottom, we don't need connection point on here, and we could just do whatever we want here. For like some windows and some roofs. do whatever you want here. They're all connected on the bottom just like this, and a single foundation path will connect them all. So this is the cheapest right here, and now this is all on one TC. You could have a nice, this is almost like we should do this as a mini copter hanger. That's what that looks like. We do that as a mini copter hanger that you could land on your main 2x2 core that of course you could expand up and do whatever 2x2 things you want. It is just a 2x2. You could upgrade it to HQM, especially the foundations when you're on the rock, just because they could just splash those and knock everything down. Just like that, you could HQM certain things, build up more with your 2x2, build a shooting floor with your 2x2. Again, it's going to vary with your rock base, but it's going to be super nice and super easy. We'll just go ahead and do a little time lapse here of a nice little 2x2, finish this one, and it'll be super nice and super easy. There we go. Very nice, super easy. Got everything laid out with the deployables, got everything good. Got our helipad with our entrance to our main base here. Just like this, into our 2x2, however you want to do it. And then we have our bedroom and spawn over to our bridge. Very nice, super easy.